Now I've been deep sea diving in microbiology, biology, embryology, and I've been really deep sea diving. See, the important thing, the reason why I deep sea dive in biology and microbiology is this, right? It's not about being articulate, being able to articulate the academics, right? Because that's just going to score you vainglory, right? So you get some points, kudos to you. You sound articulate, but that's boring. That's not impressive. What's impressive, why I deep sea dive, and I use the term deep sea dive and intentional because shallow, wading in the water is not going to do it, right? To really get the nutrients, the intellectual nutrients out of this branch of science, you gotta really go hard or go home. And the deep sea diving is interesting because the magic of the deep sea diving is not being able to regurgitate what you've learned. It's being able to walk outside your house and see what you've ingested, digested, and went through the gestational process, right? The gestational process. You developed it. You ruminated like a ruminant, a cow, a camel. Cows, camels, certain animals, deers, antelopes. They ruminate their foods, meaning to properly digest the food, they eat it, swallow it, and they bring it back up, and which is a rumination, and they eat it. They chew on it again, right? They chew the cud. It's called chewing the cud. And the reason they do that is to get all the nutrients out. So sometimes when you research and you deep sea dive, you gotta ruminate that information. You gotta gestational. You gotta let it go through the gestational process, which is a rumination. You chew the cud intellectually. You let it go over and over. You look at it. You skin the cat from so many different ways. You take the clothes off of the woman. You strip her naked, so you can really get the gems and the jewels of the information. And the magic of getting the information, here's the magic. Being able to walk outside your house and see morphogenesis. Being able to see morphology, morphogenesis, embryogenesis. When you can walk out of your house and see cell determination and cell differentiation, that's the magic. Because I believe this, having knowledge of information that's not being able to put into practice or applicable, it's like having $5 million in the bank that you can't touch. It's pointless. It's useless. Why have $5 million? I can look at it. I can go to my bank statements. I see $5 million, but I can never, ever access it. It's pointless. So having knowledge that you can't put into practice or become useful it's nonsense. It's useless. But the textbook definition of wisdom is being able to accumulate knowledge and then translate that knowledge into practical use. I'll say it again. Textbook definition of wisdom, the acquisition of knowledge and transcribing that knowledge into a practical use, right? Being able to translate that knowledge into a practical use is the textbook definition of wisdom. So the magic of me researching microbiology is being able to walk outside of my house and see microbiology. See it in action. See the mechanisms of microbiology in full force. Being able to walk into my bedroom and see microbiology. Walk into my job, my place of work, my place of worship, just walk out into the streets. Walk into your kid's bedroom and see microbiology. See photobiology. See photo spectroscopy. These are different fields and branches of science. The magic of this is being able to go out into the world and see the richness, the manifestation, the exact science. You can see it in your fellow species. That's the magic. Beautiful magic.